And we're back. Speedy, can you just confirm that you hear my microphone? Yep, okay, you can hear it? Awesome, alright. So, what we were just playing there was Outbreak, the 2D adventure, which has been out on Xbox now since about June. I think it came out June 20th? I'm gonna get the date wrong. Outbreak the New Nightmare is the spiritual successor to that game, and it's not a direct sequel because it takes place during the events of the first game with a different group of survivors. It's very different in the fact that it's 3D and is more akin to a classic survival horror game like Resident Evil or Silent Hill in the fact that it's got fixed camera angles.
Outbreak.
And it's got that nice little sound effect there when you load up the game, which I love. It's got a bunch of the same modes: campaign, onslaughts here. The big difference in this game is the experiments mode. Over the last few nights, we've kind of been playing through a bunch of the different scenarios. I had a heroic victory in Blackout in our initial stream that surprised and amazed everyone, as I did not lose it at the very end there. We had a scare very much at the end where I was in danger, and Speedy helped me find some healing items at the last second. Last night we did Cure, which is another campaign scenario, and successfully overcame that. We did a little bit of Onslaught in the forest, and that was a series of events that occurred. I did very well in the first wave, getting a 10 kill using an explosive barrel, and then it just went downhill incredibly fast for me. And then I challenged myself to try and beat Urban at the end of that, and yeah, that didn't work out. I'm not very good at Urban. So the question is, where are we going next? We could try it Ephemeral. So we could try one of the fun bonus modes and see if I can survive it. I'm actually terrible at Ephemeral. So in this experiment scenario, this is kind of one of the bonus mini games that you get out of this. The enemies are invisible. You know, as a nod to the Resident Evil remake, where you could play in a mode where the enemies were completely invisible. I thought, hey, wouldn't it be fun if a game with a lower budget attempted something similar to that? It turns out that it makes the game incredibly hard. Auto aim still works, but for the most part, you're at a severe disadvantage here. To give myself as much of a chance as possible, I'm going to be playing as Lydia, who I got up to level 7, and I have to be level 8 to get the bonus health. So we're going to do firearm damage. We're going to stick with Lydia just because she's got my most experience points out of this. For anybody who has not seen this game before, it's a different cast of survivors, slightly different story. It's happening in the same geographical region, but different group happening in different events. And this game, instead of being able to find equipment that you can use in your next match, you level up your characters. And you can see we have a cast of 6 characters in this game. So let's give Ephemeral a shot and watch me clear it in my first try, because that's what's going to happen here. That is a real thing that's going to occur. I'm playing this. I'm playing this on an Xbox One X, and I've got a solid-state drive hooked up through a USB connection. So load times are pretty okay for me here, and the performance of the game. This game gets a rather large performance boost playing on an Xbox One X. It's not technically enhanced, like it doesn't have a special graphics mode or anything, but just the hardware alone probably doubles the frame rate in most areas. Thanks, Latino Heat. I'm glad to hear you're enjoying this. Hopefully I'm not talking too much, and hopefully that's okay to get all this exposition out here. Okay, so in Ephemeral, this scenario, the enemies are invisible. There's no endless spawning enemies because I thought that would be insane, given you know getting jumped by endless enemies that are invisible would be hard. So they're set placed enemies. And the deal here is that there's not a lot of equipment in this scenario. There's a bunch of weapons here at the beginning. that you can pick up and run with. But the deal here is that throughout most of the scenario, there's not a lot of equipment. But when you kill enemies, they have a chance to drop equipment. And there's loot tables for them. And you can get anything as great as a magnum or anything as terrible as the knife. And it's purely random, which means it's all down to luck. What you're going to get and if you're going to survive this. Maybe a little bit of skills involved, but it's mostly luck. So we're starting off pretty strong here. We got a lot of handgun ammo. I got the Kraus, which is great. It's a fast-firing handgun that does piercing damage. We got the assault rifle and a shotgun. Shotgun is a death trap in this mode. You typically don't get close enough to the enemies before you know that they're there to get a headshot. All right, that's the handgun that I dropped. So we're gonna try to not use the shotgun unless we think we're desperate and we've already taken damage. And a little bit more handgun ammo here. Perfect. And we're going to take the stairs up. Now, on this map, this is a multi-leveled, multi-tiered level. There's 3 floors in this place. I do want those painkillers. We're going to leave them there. We can always go back and get them. And yeah, I did still put explosive barrels around here, but good luck using them. Back here. Okay, anything here? Handgun ammo. Excellent. Alright, so we're in pretty good shape to start this off. We're going to take it slow. We're going to win. Okay, auto-aim does work here. Awesome. And my prize? Handgun rounds. Which I actually have so many I can't pick up. Okay. Okay, getting a little scared that I'm not auto-aiming on anything here. Dementia's asking, what is the release date for this game? This game came out yesterday. It is available on the Xbox store. There's a Steam release as well, but if you buy it on Xbox, given that it's single player only, it's a little bit cheaper than the Steam version. And there's a 20% discount going till like January 10th, so picking it up now is a great way to save some money. Okay, so we're doing pretty good. We got handgun ammo back there and painkillers. We're gonna go into this bathroom bravely. Oh, and I took some damage. No. I think that's a tier 2 here. I don't think I can headshot it. Okay. I heroically took a little bit of damage. And the grenade launcher. Wow, there's actually some good stuff here. I don't think the grenade launcher is going to help us, though, because we can't manually aim too well. We will remember that there's a grenade launcher here. And by we, I mean our map. Picking up these items as we go. Man, what happened in here? That sink got broken. Wouldn't there be piping in the ground for the sink? Do these sinks not actually work? This stream is now about figuring out if these sinks work or not. We are done playing this level. Because I don't think whoever built this asylum thought about the plumbing for it. Any items in here? No, there's nothing. Okay, let's bravely push on. I hear a groan. I believe the groan. Okay, what is this? Magnum rounds. Yeah, I mean, that'd be great if I had a Magnum. Look at that piercing damage. Just laying down the law. Shotgun shells. We do have a shotgun. There's a real thing. Is this an item? No, it's just debris. Pretty spooky. We're going to turn on our flashlight. Check our ammo. 13. Don't know what I'm hitting, but I'm hitting something. Fear's real. Ha! There's a DMR on the ground. Oh, invisible mode is scary. He dropped me some handgun bolts. We want that DMR. That DMR is great. That is just ammo efficiency plus piercing damage. Let's unload the assault rifle. Let's take the DMR. So we're rocking 2 guns that have good ammo efficiency and plenty of ammo right now. So this is so far, and these are all random rolls for what we're getting on the ground. So this is, so far, the random number generator is my friend. And we got healing items here too. Nice! I think we're going to win this. I think I'm going to have to try to lose this one for us. No! I'm scared. I'm just firing wildly down a hallway. They didn't drop anything. This one did. Okay. Any auto aim here? Any items here? We're still in green fine, so we're doing okay. Everything's going great. Is that dead? Is it dead? I don't think it's dead. A shotgun. Okay. I really don't want shotguns, but okay. In a pinch. Okay. Yes, the achievements are very doable in this game. I learned my lesson from Outbreak 2D's achievements, where I think one of them was clear 100 scenarios. And I realized that probably no one will ever unlock that. So in this game, I chose to not do achievements like that. The hardest achievement in this game is I think you got to clear a scenario on Nightmare difficulty. And yeah, that's legit hard. That is, you can't get hit. What scenario do you want to clear that on? I don't even know what's easiest. I think that one's going to be the challenge one for everybody. Because at level 25, biohazard difficulty becomes reasonable. Okay. No! Must have been a zombie. No, not getting any drops here, though. Somebody there. I got a critical hit. That was a big one. Right, we're in yellow warning. Okay, so my prize here was the Magnum. What else? We're gonna take the Magnum, leave those handgun rounds. Let's see how many bullets. 2 rounds. Ugh. Alright. Take it with us. Jordan, yeah, I'd love more press coverage. Anybody who wants to stream or play this or write about it or talk about it or... See that? Saw the danger. Anybody who wants to talk about this game is perfectly great with me. I think it'd be wonderful. Feel free to share it in whatever way you feel is appropriate. And thank you as well to ID at Xbox for all the support you're giving me with getting the word out there about the game and getting people to play it. It's been very awesome and helpful. Thank you very much. Even with just boosting the stream, that was very appreciated. So, I don't know if ID at Xbox is still in the stream, but thank you if you are. And if not, this will be around forever in the video on demand version of this. That may have been a wasted bullet. Yes, that was a wasted bullet. That did not hit anything. This is bad. Things are bad. I don't know what's hitting. Oh, it's a crawler! Oh, I shot a Magnum round over a crawler. Oh, unfortunate. Yes, ID at Xbox is streaming this tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific time, and I will be there for the stream. I'm going to be in there answering any questions or helping out in any way I can. And I thank them. I thank them quite a lot for taking the time to stream the game and to share the information about it and to just get the word out there. Same with Major Nelson. His tweet was very appreciated and helpful. Crawler. And all of that has been great for getting the word out there. It's been fantastic seeing a lot of people streaming and playing the game, and a lot of the feedback I've gotten from players has been very positive. They feel like that the game's fun, and I've gotten a lot of just kind words from them. I appreciate that. For some quick backstory, I'm a solo indie developer. I've been working on Outbreak and Outbreak: The New Nightmare for over 2 years. I self-funded these games. I have no budget. I've just had to put my own money into these, and it's been very cool to now see them both out on Steam and on Xbox One, and it's great that folks are enjoying them and playing them. And I think it's even great that even I'm just in a stream here with 14 people watching it. I think that's wonderful. So I very much appreciate everything Xbox did for me here. Hopefully we'll get plenty of players playing this, and hopefully I can find a way to keep making games in the future. And this game, the Steam version of this game, supports 4-player co-op, and it is leaving Steam Early Access tomorrow. I think I'm gonna leave Steam Early Access tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, somewhere around there. So if you'd be interested in playing this with some friends, grab it on PC as well and get into some co-op. Blondie but Geeky's asking, is this now available on Xbox? And yes, it is now available right now. You can go get it at the store for 20% off for the next week. The question is, any chance of getting co-op eventually on Xbox? I would love to do that. It's not here right now just because my resources are very limited. But it is something that I would absolutely love to do, and I will certainly not write it out. I cannot make any promises. I cannot say that it's coming anytime soon. But, you know, games are never finished when they're developed. There will always be more patches, there will always be more stuff, there will always be an option there, and the response I've gotten for the Outbreak series has been very positive from folks who have played it, and I think there's no reason why I won't continue this series. You know, the first game was 2D and overhead. This game was fixed camera angles. Maybe we'll do a different camera style next time. Maybe we'll try to really polish this out and get nice animations in. Like, who knows where it's gonna go? But I think we're not done with this series. I like the gameplay mechanics. I would very much like a Resident Evil Outbreak HD collection. I would very much like to kill this enemy and not be killed by the enemy, and finding a way to make that happen right now. Thanks, Blondie. I appreciate that you're willing to give the game a try. So, we're doing pretty well here, actually. There's some healing items in the back. There's another Krause here, too. Wow, I'm getting some amazing rolls. The good news is we will likely clear this scenario. Things are going well here. And I'm talking a big game. I'm talking real tough. At the end of the day, we're playing on normal. This is the lowest difficulty mode. So, it's kind of sad if I can't clear this. Alright. Let's keep pushing forward. Looking at our map, the goal, I think, is to get to that exclamation point in that room. That's where we're going. We're going to make it. We're going to also turn on our flashlight, because this room is dark. Okay. Scared. I'm hearing something. I'm hearing noises. Okay. Yep. Things are happening. Oh, Lydia, shoot the gun. We're still in fine. He dropped a fire axe. I'm not gonna use that. Handgun ammo's looking a little sketch. Hanging in there, though. Staying brave. There's somebody down here. I don't know where this enemy is. Just firing at the floor like a madman. Oh, there are items in this room that I want. Let's play the combined healing items game. This is a great haul. Look at this. You got the ever so spooky violin music going on in the background, so that you know what's happening here is spooktacular. This camera angle's a little Easter egg. I just like it. If you walk up to this wall, right at the edge of the wall, you'll get this camera looking through the fire. It's just good, clean fun. Alright. Let's keep pushing forward. There's something there. It's over there. It's over that way. Oh, it is not dying. Is it dead? No, it's not dead. What are you? My prize is a grenade launcher, and yeah, you know what? I'm not going to turn that down at this point. What else we got? Let's turn on the old flashlight. That's got to be a crawler. Handgun rounds, I'll take them. We're in yellow warning. The on this scenario, this is kind of like a mini game scenario. The enemies are invisible here. It's just the challenge is getting through this place alive, fighting off the invisible enemies. It's inspired by the Resident Evil remake mode that allowed you to play with invisible enemies, and that's just kind of the fun little twist here. This isn't a part of the story mode or anything. This is just a mini game. This game's got a number of crazy mini games in it that are all in some way inspired by things you've seen in survival horrors past. I gotta say, I'm actually really hanging in here. We're gonna make this. Nice, hanging rounds. Just shooting barrels. Hanging rounds, alright. Feeling good. So we're still in yellow warning. We're gonna make it. I think normal was way too easy for this. I should have played on a hard difficulty. You know what? I don't know what you are. But explode. Look at that. We got so many handgun rounds now. We're unstoppable. What's back here? Get him, Lydia. What are you? I like the Kraus because it fires fast enough that the knockback keeps it at bay. What was that? Yes, Blondie's asked, am I the developer of the game? Yes, I developed Outbreak and Outbreak the New Nightmare. I'm a solo indie dev, working on these for a couple of years now. They're finally out on Xbox, and we're leaving Steam Early Access tomorrow. So yeah, I'm happy to answer any questions about any of these games, or anything about game development, or anything about anything. It's supposed to be just a normal zombie here. Yeah, just a normal zombie. Pretty good. Alright, doing alright. Okay, this says the exit, the objective's over here. So I think we're at the end of this. I think we did it. Great work, everybody. Anything in these rooms? Probably not, right? The objective's right here. This game was built in Unity 5. The question was, what was used to build the game? It was built in Unity 5. It was written in C#. Yeah, that's pretty much it. An enemy in here, I think. Let's get him. Or not. Let's not get him. Grenade rounds. Yes, I will take those. This was not the end of the level, apparently. And will be known as a major plot twist. There's a floor above me. Maybe that's where it is. Okay. Let's keep moving. Nothing can stop us. Are you dead? Don't attack me if you're dead. I think you're dead. I have not 1K'd this game yet. I'm at, on my main profile, I don't, hey, let's not do this. We're all friends here. On my main profile, I think I'm at like 300 achievement points. I don't play, I only use the Dead Drop Studios profile for streaming. Wow. Get him? So yeah, I don't play primarily on this profile. There's somebody over there. I think I just hit the wall. Yes, I just hit the wall, and now I'm out of bullets. I don't know if it's a crawler. I don't know what it is. We're shooting at the floor. It's still alive. It's still alive. Remains alive. Yellow warning. Oh my goodness, what are you? Okay, we need a victory explosion. got to be up the stairs. You dropped me a knife. Thank you. You're now empty. You're of no help to me, grenade launcher. Over here? Negative. Alright. Open elevator? Anything in here? No. Okie doke. I think we're at the I think we hit the end. I think I can finally say I beat Ephemeral on normal difficulty. Wow, that is an achievement. On normal difficulty. Anybody left to challenge me in here? We want to fight? Yeah, I'll heal. Why not? Oh, there's the evac zone. Woohoo, we made it! Great work, everybody. So yeah, that was pretty easy, actually. As long as you take it slow, you can pretty much get through it. It also helps that I got some amazing early rolls in that level. And I was playing on normal difficulty, so... yeah. Accuracy pretty low. Yikes. Okay, so the only thing that we can do to celebrate a victory is to have me flail and lose at Onslaught. And we're going back to the forest, because I was treated very poorly by the forest last night, and we're playing for keeps now. So let's do some Onslaught. And Onslaught is the wave-based horde mode. We gotta find supplies, fight off the enemies, and live. Okay, so in Onslaught, the most important thing is to find shotguns at the beginning here. And you have 60 seconds when you spawn to find equipment to be able to defend yourself. And man, I tell you, if you don't find this equipment in the first 60 seconds, you're not living through the first wave. This game, yes, the question is, and since this pauses menus, I'm going to go into a menu. The question was, is Horde mode a scaled difficulty for the Steam version? Yes. Since the Steam version is co-op, it has all the same difficulty modes as this version, but as more people are in the game in the Steam version, more enemies spawn, each player has less health, and there is actually more equipment because there's more people. And as you increase the difficulty mode with the number of players, there's less equipment, you take more damage. So the offset here is that the game tries to increase the challenge a bit with more players, but also increase the equipment so everybody still has something they can work with. But if you play like a 2-player game on the Steam version, you actually get a significant health buff because there's only 2 of you. And when you play single player like I'm doing right now, you get a huge health buff. Now you know the rest of the story. But yeah, if you're looking for some fun Resident Evil Outbreak inspired co-op, grab the Steam version. It's a hoot. The other big thing about Onslaught mode is unloading weapons is really just a big thing here. Just grab the guns, take the bullets out of them, drop the gun, go get your old stuff back. In this location, we're around an old deserted church. We're up in the foothills. In the story mode, this is after the survivors have fled the city. Come on, let's go shotgun shells. Come on. What's out here? Oh, handgun bullets. Nice. Okay. I got 10 shotgun shells. We're gonna live through this. We're gonna make it. I'm actually very well equipped here. With the shotgun, when they get close, aim up, fire. You get a headshot. If you get the headshot and they're point blank, you one-hit kill a normal zombie. Well, you one-hit kill a normal zombie now. As you get to later waves in Onslaught mode, the enemies become faster and they get more health. So that one-hit KO around wave 4 or 5 stops working. But to help you survive, better equipment spawns. Now, what you want to do here is you want to get a crowd. Getting the crowd is king. Because you can use the explosive barrels to take out multiple zombies, especially on lower waves where their health is low. So let's get a nice. All right. Yes, you can play too. Get around the barrel, and then fail to hit the barrel, and then just go for headshots. Because man, this is falling apart on me real quick. Okay, so my inability to hit that barrel has cost me all of my health. Thank you. Oh, now I did it. So yeah, not even through wave 1, and I'm in caution. What were those healing items? Looks like to my character right. Yes. Oh no, but it purposely spawned at a bad camera angle to make it hard to get. Also, oh no, the thunder. Whoa! It's so spooky. So yeah, as long as you can take out the initial horde with a shotgun, first wave is not too bad. Now, the problem is that the next wave gets really bad, and I'm now out of shotgun shells, so we are going to run around and find some immediately. There's a handgun. I'll take that until I get a better offer. And actually, I'm going to start using this handgun. So Lydia's handgun does more damage, but it fires slower. And I think I've hit the point where I need just pure speed. Handgun bullets. We need shotgun shells. So I got 50 handgun bullets. Let's go up this hill here, and hopefully we'll see a glimmer of hope. There's a barrel there too. In 13 seconds, I'm about to shotgun shells. Yes, I'm about to have a bad time in 13 seconds. We don't get some more shotgun rounds. Oh boy. We do not have enough shotgun shells, and it was the poison zombie bosses. I do this on the side. This is not my full-time job. There is no way I could support myself off of this, fortunately. So no, I do this in my free time. I work a full-time job, and then I do this on the side. And let me tell you, that is a little challenging to do. And I would spend usually a couple hours, usually daily, making these games. Yes! Look at that! That's a thing of beauty. It'd be less of a thing of beauty if I get poisoned here, though. Man, curing poison on this map will be brutal. Well, I think I just have a high pain tolerance, honestly. But it's something where it's been a marathon over the last 2 years, and I'm going to have to take a break, honestly, for a little bit. Because it's just been too much, daily. The inspiration's classic survival horror games from the 90s and the early 2000s, which we don't seem to get anymore. The closest thing we got that I would say was really a survival horror experience like those was Resident Evil 7. Because it was more of a single-player focused, tough-as-nails experience that was super spooky. And that game was just something great. And I would hope that we'd see more of these classic-type games. I would hope that we would see a sequel to Resident Evil Outbreak at some point too. That would be really great. But as of right now, it doesn't seem to be in the cards. But hey, maybe these games will drum up enough interest that a company will, rekindle one of their older franchises. Okay, so health is low. Enemies are getting faster and stronger. It's not going great. Oh no, we're pinned. Oh boy, okay. Favorite game? Honestly, I know that this is probably not what people want to hear, but I like Resident Evil 3. It's probably my favorite Resident Evil, honestly. That game is that is a fun action survival horror adventure. It's not scary, but man, that game did action and resource management right. And I'd say second up is Resident Evil 2 is a very close second to me. Those are my two favorites. I like Code Veronica too. I appreciate how spooky Code Veronica ended up being at some points, and I like it. Um, and of course, I love Resident Evil 4. That game just plays wonderfully. It's more of a goofy popcorn story, but Resident Evil 4 is not a horror game. That is an action adventure. And yeah, Resident Evil 5, that is just some solid co-op. So I guess what we're really saying here is that I like Resident Evil games, because I'm just naming all of them now at this point. Okay, we got those two. Let's get the fire dudes. So fire dudes do a little extra damage. Oh, there's pills over there. I need those pills or this is over. Oh, it's Epicac. That's for curing poison. That's not going to help us. It's judge-free zone. Thank you. Okay, spoiler alert, this is going to be the end of me. There's no way I'm walking out of this alive, unless there's some good items here. And even shotgun shells are not going to save me unless I get a healing item, because I got a crawler. Come on, healing item. Let's do this. There's a knife. It's over here. Handgun bullets. Oh, I'm very afraid of this crawler, and I have to deal with him. You have to kill the enemies in onslaught mode. Oh man, the height advantage is killing me. I mean, they have the advantage because I'm up high and they're down low. Oh man, guys, yeah, you know, Speedy, you're right. Yeah, I just wasted a shotgun shell. Speedy, you're right. The bridge was a bad call on my part. All right, we're gonna get out of this. It's gonna be okay because I'm just gonna run down the side here and no. Yeah, that crawler, man. I knew he was gonna get me. In fact, I hate all of Faith with its tilts, bumps, and grinds, and missing shots and whatnot. Well, I mean, that's kind of part of it, though, is that it's atypical to the rest of the other scenarios. And those tilts, those grinds, those bumps, they make it challenging. You know? Yeah. So I've been streaming for about 2 hours now. I think we're gonna call it here. But this was great. Thank you, ID at Xbox, for sharing the stream out and getting some folks in here. And I thought it was great that we got to play a little bit of 2D Outbreak and a little bit of 3D Outbreak. So I think you know, ID at Xbox is streaming tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So definitely tune in for that. I'll be in the chat for that, kind of hanging out, just helping out as necessary there. This game, Outbreak the New Nightmare, is now available on Xbox One. It is 20% off till January 10th. The original Outbreak is also available on Xbox One. Both games are also on Steam. And there is bundles on both platforms, Steam and Xbox One, if you would like to buy them all together and get them at a discount. The bundle, I believe, is still the cheapest route, even with the 20% off sale, because I have the bundle at a pretty decent discount there. So yeah, I'll see everybody. Speedy's asking, where did the stats menu disappear to? The answer to that is the developer resources did not allow me to figure out how to get the stats menu operational in this version. So that's entirely on me that it's not there. But you can go into the guide. You can check out the achievements. You have stats within the guide that you can see there. So and yeah, thank you, Dopey, for posting a link to the bundle. Yep, and you can get both games in there at a great price. And if you enjoy the games on any platform, please, you know, file a positive review. On Xbox, you can give it, I think, up to 5 stars. 5 stars being the best if you enjoy it. I encourage you to review it. On Steam, a positive review if you enjoy the games is very appreciated, and it helps get the word out there. It helps people give these games a chance. And what I've found is that when people actually give the games a chance and try to play them, they tend to have a lot of fun. But the whole trick there is getting them playing there. And yes, on Xbox One, all of the DLC is included in the Xbox One version, and all the DLC was just cosmetic DLC. It was different effects for the character models, different flashlights, different lasers for the guns. So when you buy the Xbox version, you get all that DLC built right in to it. It's the customized menu is just right there. So yeah, I think we're going to call the stream here. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for playing the game. And you can pick it up right now on Steam and Xbox One. Have a great night.